What would you say to those who are just kind of overly critiquing the film at this point? You've worked so hard on it. All right. Congrats, Rachel.
She said she was taking a break. But Rachel Zegler just hit unpause on her Hollywood journey. And she's not easing back in quietly. Just months after the Snow White debacle, a PR nightmare that turned into a full-blown internet frenzy, Zegler is back in the headlines with a brand new role. And guess what? The drama didn't stay behind. In fact, it followed her like a shadow. So buckle up, because this isn't just a comeback story, it's a mystery. It's a high-stakes gamble. And somewhere in the middle, there might just be a crime. Zegler's next project is called She Gets It From Me, an indie drama comedy directed by Julia von Hind, a respected name in European art house circles, and co-starring Oscar winner Marika Toei. Sounds legit, right? Well, not so fast. From the moment the casting was announced, reactions exploded online. Not with celebration, but confusion and even outrage. Why her again? Isn't she box office poison? Have we learned nothing from Snow White? These weren't whispers. These were trending tweets. One viral post from said, "Rachel Zegler tanked Snow White with one press tour, and y'all are giving her another lead." This is the Hollywood version of lighting money on fire.
Come off as me being ungrateful for the opportunities I have. I can also be having the greatest time and simultaneously wishing people would stop sending me death threats.
It didn't help that Snow White, a Disney tentpole meant to anchor a new generation, was derailed not just by weak storytelling, but by Zegler's own words. She called the 1937 original weird. She called the prince a stalker. She promised the remake wouldn't be about love, sparking debates, boycotts, and a media circus that refused to die. A quote from Variety's coverage of the press tour summed it up. Zegler may have had a point, but the delivery, catastrophic.
She's going to be safe with the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be.
So how did we get from Snow White disaster to indie darling rebound? Well, that's where the story gets suspicious. She Gets It From Me is being produced by Embankment Films, a London-based studio known for award-season prestige picks. Think about emotional depth, narrative sophistication, big cans energy. This is not the kind of studio that courts controversy lightly. So when Zegler's name hit the press release, insiders were stunned. Even within the studio, sources say there were strongly worded objections. According to a leaked email shared by entertainment journalist Nadia Kane, a casting consultant wrote, "Zegler's inclusion carries substantial risk. We should consider the optics and the volatility she brings." And yet, she got the part. But why? Some believe it was the director's call. Julia von Hind has a history of casting against type, finding broken, raw edges in performers previously dismissed by the industry. Others think it's more complicated, that there may be backroom dealings, executive pressure, or even hidden motives. Here's where the crime angle creeps in. During week 3 of filming, production was reportedly halted for 48 hours. Officially, it was labelled scheduling complications. But a Reddit post from a now-deleted user, claiming to be a PA on set, said this. "Something happened with Rachel. Security was called. There was yelling. Julia walked off set. Later that night, someone broke into the prop room. No one's talking about it." Wild? Absolutely. But when a Daily Mail paparazzi shot emerged 2 days later, showing Zegler leaving the set visibly shaken, and with what appeared to be a bruised hand, the speculation intensified. Adding fuel to the fire, co-star Marika Toei unfollowed Zegler on Instagram shortly after the incident. Fans noticed immediately. One TikTok video captioned, "Rachel's on-set energy is cursed," racked up over 2 million views in 48 hours. And then came the cryptic tweets. Zegler posted, then deleted, a message saying, "Never meet your idols," or your director. And a day later, they won't tell the truth, so I won't tell my side either. Let the movie speak for itself. Needless to say, Hollywood sleuths went wild. The hashtag number sign set drama Zegler trended on X, formerly Twitter, for nearly a week. But here's the real kicker. Insiders say the tension wasn't just between cast and crew, but embedded in the script itself. She Gets It From Me follows the explosive relationship between a teenage daughter, Marissa, played by Zegler, and her former punk mother, Iris, played by Toei. The film is framed around a family mystery, an old crime that tore them apart and still haunts them. Irony much. Sources say Zegler took the role very seriously. Maybe too seriously. She reportedly asked to rewrite several scenes, claiming they didn't reflect authentic generational trauma. Julia von Hind pushed back, saying the revisions compromised the integrity of the characters. That's when rehearsals allegedly turned combative. A Deadline report quoted an unnamed crew member who said, "Rachel didn't want direction, she wanted control. But Julia runs a tight ship, and Marika wasn't having it either." If true, this dynamic may have mirrored the on-screen tension, blurring the line between fiction and real-life resentment. And yet, despite the chaos, some early footage insiders have seen is getting praise. A rough cut shown to Embankment execs reportedly left one producer visibly emotional. Zegler's performance, described by an internal memo, was volatile, haunting, and at times breathtaking. Even Variety's Oscar predictor page, Yes Already, included Zegler's name in a speculative Best Actress shortlist, noting, "If she pulls this off, the industry may finally separate the performer from the personality." Still, for every glimmer of redemption, another controversy waits in the wings. There's also growing chatter that the film's original editor, Mateo Rios, quietly exited the project. His IMDb credit now reads, "Unconfirmed." An Instagram story posted from Rios's private account read, "Some stories just don't want to be told, and some people can't let go of control." Coincidence? Or more behind-the-scenes fallout? Whatever the truth, Zegler's comeback is no quiet reinvention. It's messy, it's electric, and it's forcing the industry and audiences to ask, can a career come back from being labelled box office poison? Can talent override controversy? And most importantly, is Rachel Zegler in control of her narrative, or spiralling into something more chaotic? Let's not forget, Hollywood loves a redemption arc. From Robert Downey Jr. to Winona Ryder, comebacks are practically baked into the industry's DNA. But not every fall from grace leads to a rise. Zegler's role in She Gets It From Me may be her last shot to shift the narrative. Or it could solidify her as a cautionary tale. Either way, everyone's watching. So, what do you think? Is Rachel Zegler setting herself up for a powerful comeback? Or is this just another chapter in a career riddled with chaos and conflict? Do you believe the drama on set is a symptom of deeper issues? Or just the growing pains of a young actress finding her voice? And here's the real question. Can she win back public trust? Or has the damage already been done? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear your theories and your predictions. Is She Gets It From Me the performance that changes everything, or the final nail in the coffin? Hit that like button if you're here for the tea, and don't forget to subscribe for more juicy Hollywood updates, behind-the-scenes drama, and exclusive breakdowns you won't find anywhere else. Because let's face it, in the world of fame and film, truth is always stranger than fiction.